Well, it's a very cold and wet day today. I've been stuck at home all day. We keep getting downpours of rain, which are pretty heavy, but it's held out for the last half an hour. And I've just come down to a spot to chuck a lure out. Now, I'll admit that this spot has never done well. I've never done too well at it in the past, but with the way the wind is today, it's currently about 23-24 mile an hour coming from the west with a bit of southwest in it. So yeah, I thought I'd come down here and just give it a blast. I'm not going to get long, and I'm literally going to stay for 45 minutes and then head back, because there's no chance I want to be getting cut off here. So yeah, I've got one of the EVOBASS lures on, rigged weedless, weightless, and I'm going to find, hopefully, a little sheltered spot and see if we can find any bass. Now the water's actually very murky. Like I said, we've got really strong winds. Oh, I'm on. First cast. Would you believe it? First cast. That is incredible. I hope this is a bass. This would make my day. Feels like it is. Doesn't feel like a wrasse, but it possibly could be. No, it's a bass. You beauty, it's only tiny. Well, how about that? How about that? That is the first bass I've ever caught at this spot. There we go. Just get you a better show from this angle. First cast. I am absolutely pumped about that. It's really, really small. Smallest I've had in a long time. But there we go. Happy days. Well, here we are. Here's the little bass. First cast. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to get him on hooks, get him straight back. Well, here we have it. Just a small one, but grateful nonetheless. Let's send him back. And off he goes. What a cracking start. Right, I'm going to get straight back out there. Well, I'm chirping about that. First bass I've ever caught at this spot. These lures were given to me by someone, which I'll tell you later on who that is. You can go follow them on Instagram. He's a brilliant bass fisherman, catches some absolute monsters, and although that one wasn't a monster, I'm dead happy to get it. So let's get it back out there. Just got to be careful. I'm actually bringing it right over a rock now, and I don't want to reel that in fast. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, these lures are designed to not get snagged, but obviously you can never tell. Right, come on. They cast really... Whoa, I think that just landed on a fish's head. I could have sworn I just had a knock then. It's a really strong bit of current that's coming through here. I'm gonna have to, oh, I'm gonna get wet now. Yeah. On again. This feels like a better fish. This is, oh, I've had 3 more casts since getting that first one. This does feel like a better fish. Now, I'm sorry if you can't see much, but it's so snaggy here. I need to keep the rod held high. I haven't got it to the surface yet. And it's going behind a rock. Oh no. Right behind a rock. Oh no. I'm snagged in a rock here. Don't know if you can see this, but is he out? Yeah, he's out. Yes. Oh, he just took me right behind that rock. I've had to come over. Here we go. Come on, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, that's a nicer one. You beauty. There we go. Bigger than the first. Happy days. Lovely bass. But look at that. Just hooked in the mouth. That's going to pop right out. Yeah, there we go. No effort. But look at that. What a stunning fish. That fish took me behind a rock. I was just waiting for the leaders to snap, but luckily I just let a bit of line out and he swam out. So I'm going to get him back now. Cracking session already. But look at that. That is a lovely bass. Nothing big, but bigger than the first. I'm going to get him back. What a quality session already. Right, just walk down to the water's edge. Give him a little chuck. See you later, mate. And off he goes. Phew. Right, once again, let's get back out there. Now the tide's going to start pushing in, so I really don't have long here. But what I'll say quickly is all I'm doing is, even though this lure just sort of floats, just swims just below the surface, I'm still holding the rod tip pretty high and just doing a slow straight retrieve with the odd twitch here and there, because I'm bringing it over. There's rocks close in, there's weed, so that's what I've been doing. Both of those bass were picked up in the pretty much the exact same spot, but I can see there's a rock out there which is starting to get covered, so that tide's really going to whip in quickly, and I really don't have time to mess around here. But let's see if we can find another one. There's such a strong current out there, or rip. Because when the lure hits the water, as it's floating for those first couple of seconds, I can see it just gliding across the surface. Right, I am going to have to go soon, because although I've only been here for, I don't know, it only seems like about 20-25 minutes, I can't quite see the water behind me, and I just need to go and check to make sure I'm not getting cut off. So it's definitely been coming in quickly. There's a lot of uneven areas around here, so it cuts off where you might think you're okay. You turn around and before you know it, there's a gully which is waist deep. So I'm going to have 2 more casts and then I'm going to head back and see what the tide's doing. Right, I'm just going to go get onto these rocks so I can see what the tide's doing the other side of them. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go now. Thing is, you don't get long at all. They're not massive tides at the moment, about 8.5, something like that. But yeah, it's not like a flat surface where you can see the tide coming in and you know you can cross the final bit and you know when to do it. It's all uneven, very easy to get cut off. And it would be the early hours of the morning before you're getting back off it again. I don't fancy that. Right, I've just come down here to get a bit of shelter from the wind. I have to head back now. I've just come over the rocks and the tide's coming in pretty fast. Could probably get another 15-20 minutes there, but I'm not gonna risk it. I reckon I only had about not even 20 casts. Yeah, time goes so quickly. But yeah, amazing to get a couple of bass. Really happy about that. And they're on these EVOBASS lures, which anyone who's into lure fishing for bass would have heard about. These people catching absolute monsters on them. These were actually given to me by a guy called Gavin, Gavin Arnold, who's a local fisherman, excellent bass fisherman, and yeah, he dropped some round to me the other day as a favour and said to try them out. So this is the first time I've been out with them. They're going to be killer at night, so I can't wait to go out at night and give them a go. So yeah, big thanks to him, big thanks to Gavin, and he's on Instagram as Lure Fishing UK, so go follow him on Instagram. He puts up some quality posts. But yeah, I'm going to cut this one short, but what I might do is head out another time with these lures and either link it to this video or do a separate one. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you again.